along with the Honorable Vice President of India and all the eminent guests of honor, to inaugurate the event by lighting the ceremonious lamp.
Request Dr. M.A. Shekhar, Vice Chancellor, Adichunchanagiri University, a man of many laurels, to welcome the gathering.
Jai Shri Gurudev. Seeking the blessings of the Kshetra Deva, Shri Kala Bhairaveshwara Swami, and offering our pranams to the divine soul of Paramapujya Jagadguru Shri 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 Dr. Balagangadhanatha Mahaswami Ji, and humble pranams to Paramapujya Jagadguru Shri 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 Dr. Nirmalanandanatha Mahaswami Ji. It's my pleasant duty and honor to extend a warm welcome to all to Samvada, an auspicious event to induct the first year MBBS students to the annals of Adichunchanagiri Institute of Medical Sciences, AIMS, BGS Medical College and Hospital, BGS MCH, the constituent colleges of Adichunchanagiri University, ACU. Shri Adichunchanagiri Mahasamsthanamat, with a rich legacy of 1800 years, is spreading the essence of spiritualism and establish universal brotherhood and global peace. Shri Adichunchanagiri Shikshana Trust, SAST, is having over 50 years of experience in shaping the socio-cultural and educational landscape, sponsored the formation of ACU in 2018 with the objectives of integrating modern higher education with traditional values and fostering a vibrant, holistic learning environment. Situated in rural heartlands, ACU is committed to deliver quality education, including medical education, and quality healthcare services. I respectfully welcome Shri 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 Dr. Nirmalanandanatha Mahaswami Ji, the 72nd Pontiff of Shri Adichunchanagiri Mahasamsthana and the Honorable Chancellor of ACU. It's my privilege to introduce Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar Ji, the 14th Vice President of India. Hailing from Kitana, Rajasthan, Shri Dhankhar Ji is a distinguished legal expert and senior advocate specializing in constitutional and international arbitration. His political journey began in 1989 as a Lok Sabha member and the Union Minister, and he has also served in the Rajasthan Legislative Assembly. As Governor of West Bengal from 2019 to 2022, he demonstrated exemplary leadership. Elected as Vice President in 2022, he continues to serve our nation with distinction and dedication. My heartfelt welcome to the Honorable Vice President, who graciously agreed to be the Chief Guest of Samvada and interact with students. And my ardent welcome to Srimati Dr. Sudesh Dhankhar. I request Paramapujya Guruji to felicitate them. My respectful welcome to His Holiness Swami Paramatmananda Saraswati, Founder Chairman of Arsha Vidya Mandir, Rajkot. I request Paramapujya Guruji to felicitate Pujya Swamiji. My ardent welcome to Srimati Dr. Sudesh Dhankhar. I request the Vice President to do the honors. His Holiness Swami Paramatmananda Saraswati. My heartfelt welcome to the respected former Prime Minister of India, Shri H.D. Deve Gowda ji, who is gracing this occasion. I request Param Pujya Guruji to felicitate Shri Deve Gowda ji. My warm welcome to Dr. Sujata Rathod ji, Director of Medical Education, Government of Karnataka. A special heartfelt and respectful welcome to the parents gathered here. Your support is invaluable as we embark on this educational journey of your wards. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to Shri D. Devaraj ji, respected trustee, and a warm welcome to the honorable members of Board of Governors, Board of Management, Academic Council of the University. I extend a warm welcome to the officers of the Vice President Secretariat, Government of India, Deputy Commissioner and Superintendent of Police of Mandya District, and all the Karnataka government officials who have graced the occasion. My warm welcome to Dr. C.K. Subbaraya, Registrar of Adichunchanagiri University, Dr. M.G. Shivramu, Principal AIMS, Dr. K.S. Gangadhara, Principal BGS MCH, and all the esteemed officers of ACU, Deans, Principals, teaching and non-teaching faculty of ACU. My heartfelt welcome to the adorable students who are being inducted today. And my respectful welcome to Sri Shekhar Swamiji. Welcome, sir. A warm welcome to the members of the press and media. Your presence is crucial in sharing this event and achievements of our university to the community at large. Finally, it's my proud privilege to again welcome our esteemed guests and our new MBBS students. Jai Shri Gurudev.
Thank you very much, sir. On behalf of all of us gathered here, a very warm welcome to you as well.
We now request Shri H.D. Deve Gowda sir, former Prime Minister, Government of India, and an exemplary leader to address the gathering.
I request the Honorable Vice President of India to permit me to sit and express my feelings what I have today in this Samvada conference. Sir, this institution, what we are sitting, this auditorium, about 50 years back, it is a barren land. A great Swamiji, who is no more with us today, Dr. Balagangadhara Swamiji, he thought he wanted to construct a medical college. I deferred. No, it's a barren land. Why you are thinking to construct a medical college? Absolutely barren land. Even drinking water was a problem. No, he said, I must. My whole approach is to see that the rural area must be developed. That is his concern. Because if I mention my community, nobody should feel I am not going to criticize the other communities. Sir, Your Excellency, we are all farmers. We are tillers of the soil. I myself was a tiller. Though I became the Prime Minister of this country, my father was a small farmer. From that background I came. I know the entire concern, the great soul, Bal Gangadhar Swamiji. He ought to have been given Padma Bhushan. But ultimately in those days, we were unable to influence the union government. I am sorry, Bharat Ratna. We ought to have got the Bharat Ratna. But he has been given Padma Vibhushan. The service he has done not only to this community, he thought of uplifting the other oppressed, suppressed, scheduled caste. All those communities he wanted to bring them out. And he created in those communities a religious leader so that they could stand with other communities. That was his approach. This auditorium is one part of the entire campus. Sir, I am proud. You have come to participate in this Samvad Karikram. Or another junior Swamiji who is sitting there. He is looking after that Balgangadhar Swamiji, BGS hospital, and there is medical college. He is sitting there. I know the entire this not only Karnataka, even outside Karnataka, outside India, thousands of people, students, who brought up from this institution. With the far-sightedness of a great Swamiji. Today, serving in the world, in various countries, who have been brought up from this institution. Where I differed, which is a barren land, I differed for whatever the medical college which was given in those days. I may be a small man at that time. But what I would like to say, today a great person like the Vice President of India, our Dhankhar, and Madam, you are all foreign. I have seen the place. Junjunur in Rajasthan. One minister who was in my government, Mola, he requested me, the Jats of Rajasthan, the Vakligas of Karnataka, they are all one. Sir, you as Prime Minister, please help us. I went there, I saw the condition. I took a decision to give them as backward class. At the same time, Uttar Pradesh, Haridwar, the Jats were fighting, but they are rich. I was unable to cooperate. But here I saw the condition. Please understand. I was there hardly 10 months, 20 days. Fortunately, Backward Class Commission Chairman post was vacant. I appointed one Karnataka High Court retired judge as chairman of the Backward Class Commission, and with 3 members, the matter was solved. Sir, I am supremely happy you have come. It is an honor to all of us. Honor to all of us. You are a farmer. You fought for the upliftment of the farmer community in Rajasthan, in Supreme Court, as a senior advocate. I can't forget all those days. My time is limited. It is hardly 1 hour time. Our Swamiji has to speak. Today, our late Balaganga Swamiji, which is farsightedness, he transferred the responsibility to Dr. Nirmalananda Swamiji, who is a great learned man. He has studied in England, and it is a proud privilege for all of us. He is in between me and our great national leader, the Vice President of India, Swamiji, is sitting in between we two. Sir, I am proud of. Now, another very close associate, Paramanandaji Swamiji, sitting on the other side. And Mr. Shekhar, the governor, I'm sorry, Vice Chancellor. Madam, who is the doctor, this institution, Sudesh, and all of you are here today. It is a great occasion. Samvad, the first year MBBS students, that is an important program. To know each other. I don't know, Samvad is a Sanskrit word. Know each other. The Samvad is one of the important programs which our Swamiji has thought over. I will conclude my humble speech. Once again, I pray all of you to pay respect to our great leader, the Vice President of India, and we should honor him. It is a great occasion and very, very simple, an honest man. He worried as the Vice President of India how the country is moving forward with so much of disturbance in both the houses, Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. You worried so much. Where we are going, what Mahatma Gandhi has brought freedom for this country. Whether we are really concerned to see that the democracy, what has been brought by so many leaders of Mahatma Gandhi, are we in a position to maintain the decency, dignity, decorum in both the House of Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha? He is worried so much, sir. I can understand the way in which things are going on. Only your tolerance, your patience, your patience, your farsightedness is one of the great success. See that the House, with whatever may be the disturbance, will continue the proceedings in the House. Sir, I am grateful you have come to this institution. It is a great privilege for me to welcome on behalf of our Swamiji. I welcome you. And so, let the Sansad Karikram starts. These words, thank you, every one of you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your wise words.
It is our pleasure to invite the Honorable Vice President of India to launch DigiMed, artificial intelligence-driven digital education using the remote provided.
Technological advancements are transforming the medical and healthcare industries. Innovations such as artificial intelligence, extended reality, health monitoring devices, portable diagnostic tools, digital therapeutics, and robotics are set to play a vital role in the future of medicine. On the path to becoming a transdisciplinary university, Adichunchanagiri University is integrating digital literacy into its medical curriculum through the new DigiMed initiative. The Power of Medical Education for the Future initiative to prepare future doctors for this evolving landscape. Thanks to the Honorable Vice President of India for launching DigiMed.
We now request Parma Pujya Jagadguru to bestow his blessings upon us.
Harihi Om Tatsat. Brahmanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurti Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrusham Tattvamasya Vilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalam Achalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trivana-rahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami Sri Vidyam Jagatam Dhatrim Sargasthitilayeshwarim Namani Lalitamnityam Tripura Sundari. On this great occasion of Samvada, induction and interaction of new students for this university, I salute to the divine soul of His Reverence Jagadguru Padmabhushan Dr. Sri Bal Gangadhar Mahaswamiji. My special greetings to His Excellency Jagdeep Dhankhar, Uparashtrapati Vice President of our country, and Mrs. Sudesh Dhankhar, our Honorable former Prime Minister H.D. Devegowda, Pujya Swami Paramatmanand, who has come all the way from Gujarat, Ahmedabad, to give his benedictions upon you all after this program, and Vice Chancellor and all the dignitaries, media personnel, dear students and the parents who are present here. I am aware the positive of the time. Today we are assembled here to listen more these great achievers and our Vice President of the country. Rightly it is named as a Samvada. It reminds me about 20 years ago exactly during my Puja Guruji's time, as the President of India, Dr. Abdul Kalam had come here. Sitting over here addressing more than 50,000 students, he used to interact. That was the time when he used to spread the message for the country, develop Vision 2020. As a result, he used to take few questions from the students to answer all those, to inspire the young. Understanding human resource more than any other resource is most important and quite vital for the development of our country. After 20 years, we have been witnessing similar kind of thing over here through our Vice President G, wherein he is going to address the inner quest of our students. My Puja Guruji's vision as a sannyasi, Atmano Mokshartam Jagaditaya cha, as Swami Vivekananda used to tell. As a sannyasi or any other enlightened being in the society, midst of the society, it is not just to strive for one's own upliftment, rather to show the light being a beacon to the society. My Puja Guruji did the same thing, because of which, way back in the year 1974, not even a single institution was there under Adichunchanagiri Trust, though it has the history of 1,800 years. As the 71st Jagat Guru, becoming a religious head, as our Honorable former Prime Minister has mentioned, he went on establishing the institution, particularly in rural area. Today we have been witnessing more than 516 education institutions through which 1,65,000 students are taking education. 90% of the students are from rural mass, contributing to the divine vision of our Dr. Abdul Kalam ji. Today we have a great soul through Vice President of our country. We can't forget the contribution which he has made into the field of the legal, and the way how he empowered. He strived quite hard to empower the women, particularly in Northeast. There is a saying, in a democratic system, laws are like a spider webs, wherein poor and feeble are going to be caught, and rich and affluent are going to destroy that. Contrary to that, as a great lawyer, later what he is now and what he was, minister, Supreme Court lawyer, he went on giving the voice to the voiceless people. Today, such great soul is in midst of us, who is going to talk to you all, who is going to address you all, understanding the queries. Today you are all inducted into the system, particularly medical education. Just now our Honorable Vice President has launched DigiMed. It is understandably known to everybody, any students are quite good in technology. We have been living in such a society, no matter which domain it is. If we are illiterate in the field of the technology, forever we are going to be considered as illiterate. Understanding the future of the medical science, in our university we have introduced this. From the first semester itself, we are going to teach the way how we have been teaching to the new students. Similarly, technicality and artificial intelligence, machine learning, cloud computing, all these things are going to be taught to our students. If they are taught, by the time they come out as a doctor, not just doctors they will be, rather they are going to be technocrat. Today we have been living in the robotic technology. So once you learn and come out as a doctor, you are going to become very learned in artificial intelligence field also. Today, when we have been living in such a society, we should not forget our culture. My Pujya Guruji's vision was to imbibe culture, spirituality along with the modern science, no matter which domain it is. For which you people are inducted into this institution, great institution, which is built by great soul Pujya Guru Sri Bal Gangadhar Swamiji. As our former Prime Minister H.D. Devegowda ji has mentioned, this is the institution which was blessed and was launched by Devegowda ji. Then he was a minister. He was very much particular such an institution should happen in line with my desire of my Pujya Guruji. So he worked quite hard. His contribution to the state of Karnataka is exemplary. He is known to each and every person. So some of the things are going to be mentioned by our Vice President also. Over here, understanding the positivity of the time, allowing the floor for the speech and the divine words of our Vice President, I conclude my words. Jai Shri Gurudev.
Thank you, Swamiji. We now request the Honorable Vice President of India to take the stage.
Friends, on account of weather conditions, there is constraint of time. My greetings to all of you. Ever since I stepped on the premises, I have been overwhelmed. Students, thousands in number, greeted me and my wife, a heavenly feeling that will impact us all our lives. Feeling blessed to have started my visit with darshan of Sri Kal Bhaireshwarji, a great feeling, a religious entity in existence for over 1,000 years. For me and my wife, Dr. Sudesh Dhankhar, it is a moment of bliss, and bliss for a very different reason. Blessings of Sri Sri Nirmalanand Nath Mahaswamiji are divine interventions. We are filled with joy of sublimity, spirituality and religiosity. I am charged to be in service of Bharat, energized as never before. Indeed privileged, honored, humbled and overwhelmed by the august presence of Sri S.D. Devegowda ji, a former Prime Minister who will ever be remembered as farmer Prime Minister. Farmer resides in his heart and rural development emanates from his thoughts. Even at this age, where I have the great blessed feeling of he being a member and I am in the chair, he has never missed an opportunity to raise issues related to farmers, the national welfare and rural development. It is indeed a proud moment of my life, and I never imagined that I will be in the chair and we will have one of the greatest sons of Bharat in Sri S.D. Devegowda ji as member of the House. A rare privilege and honor that will etch my name in history beyond anything else. His blessings for me, my family, farmers, and the country are beyond words. I have no words to express gratitude for a noble soul like him. Even when I was a student, this name resonated in my ears, and I knew there was someone in Karnataka whose heart was bubbling for farmer welfare. As luck would have it, history has brought us together, only for him to bless me. Sir, I'm honored. His Holiness Jagadguru Swami Paramanandaji Saraswati ji. He has not had the occasion to address for paucity of time, but I know of him, a man of great commitment, spirituality, and dedication. His presence means a lot to us. Dr. M.A. Sekhar, Vice Chancellor, distinguished audience, paucity of time I'm not naming, but there are many who can handhold me, who can guide me, who can mentor me. Your presence here is absolutely amazing for all of us. Aryanak means forest. It is the third section of Vedas, but here the difference is different. And the difference is, it means the body of work where some of the finest philosophical discussions have happened in the lap of Mother Nature. This place is illustrative of this. Swamiji, it was indeed far-sighted visionary step to have an institution nestled in the verdant landscapes of foothills, an ideal Aranaic for modern day learners, philosophers and seekers, a perfect setting for optimal exploitation of human resource, talent, energy, and for chosen pursuits. And when I think of such institutions that impart modern education yet hold cultural values at the center of it is Swamiji, someone like you and the gentleman, the great seer who started it 50 years ago in mind. Instantly, these great men of history and civilization are on the radar. The institution is seamless convergence of our cultural essence and modernity. Mahaswamiji, with your illustrious credentials in engineering, philosophy, the institutional foundations are bound to be firmer day by day, spinally very strong. This institution is also an exemplification as to how our mandirs and much sustained culture, how these great institutions nurture societal values. These nerve centers act as epicenters for service to needy, challenged, vulnerable, marginalized. With 26 Sakha Mats across the world and over 500 educational institutions under the Shri Adichunchanagiri Sikshasana Trust, including schools for the blind, for the deaf and dumb, this institution's service to the marginalized is exemplary. Indeed, a befitting response to critics of Sanatan Dharma. Friends, largely such institutions selflessly service society. We need to be on guard as some seek to engage in activities that are far distanced from service to society and far distanced from wholesomeness. Indisputably, charity, assistance, or such handholding needs to be with no strings attached. As a matter of fact, our civilizational ethos tell us never speak of charity. Charity is never to be claimed. You do it and you forget about it. But alarmingly and worrisomely, some institutions have engaged in a structured manner to influence faith of the beneficiary. And faith is very dear to us. When you influence the faith of the needy, the marginalized, the vulnerable, things become really very critical. For a democratic nation, such a nefarious tendency is pregnant with serious consequences. Such not so well-being and not so well-intentioned designs aim to run down spirit and essence of nationalism, our constitutionalism, and effect variation in the political landscape of the nation. In the process, freedom of faith gets impacted. It gets into captivity because of that allurement. We have to be very cautious about it. We need to be on guard as never before. The challenge is getting incremental. In the societal sector, footprint of religious institutions in times of natural calamities and other similar challenges complements governmental efforts. I need not make any other reference. It was demonstrated in full exemplification during COVID, when both the government and such organizations acted hand in hand for the betterment of the people.
Now to my young friends. You are fortunate to be living in times when Bharat is a land of hope and possibility, a situation that did not exist a decade ago. It is a land of investment and opportunity being accommodated by International Monetary Fund and the World Bank. You are the most vital stakeholders. You are the rock on which future prosperity of Bharat will stand out. Our youth demographic dividend is envy of the world, and it is you who will take Bharat to a Viksit Bharat at 2047. Friends, my young friends, boys and girls, Bharat is no longer a nation with a promise. It is on the rise is unstoppable. Our economy is in upsurge mood, one of the highest GDP growth we have. The world envies it. We are being accommodated from all quarters. The last decade has been transformative for lives of millions in the last row. The people in the last row who had lost hope, there has been revolutionary transformation for the betterment in their lives. And let me, my young friends, make you aware of the development. In this country, we have 4 new airports and 1 metro every year. And we have, you will be surprised, on a daily basis, 14 kilometers of highways and 6 kilometers of railways. These developments, these statistics indicate how fast we are going. My young friends, you now enjoy level playing field. Patronage has yielded to meritocracy, something which goes to your great advantage. Patronage was hitting you very hard. Transparent and accountable governance are new norms. Corruption is no longer password to a job or a contract. Nothing was moved. There was a time without corruption. A wholesome ecosystem obtains for young friends that you can unleash your energy to achieve your dreams and aspirations. One thing I need to tell you is your opportunity basket is increasing day by day. I expect you to get out of the silos. Some of you think the only way out is a government service. No. Look around and you'll find when India is rising on sea, on land, in sky and space, these are opportunities for you by way of blue economy or space economy. I have a word of caution for my young friends. There are elements in the country who engage extensively in dissemination of misinformation, disinformation. This dissemination is very injurious to national health. You as young people have to neutralize these tendencies that do not augur well for our nationalism, and I am sure you will rise to the occasion. Our sages, our saints and scriptures emanate a philosophy of inclusivity, welfare of all, and that is encapsulated in Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam and even motto of our G20. We are a nation that can give guidance to everyone and anyone on the planet what is inclusivity. Surely we don't need lessons in something we have lived through for more than 5,000 years. This philosophy alone is sustainable and makes for global peace and harmony, but some people have a different concept of inclusivity that is destructive of a sense of inclusivity. We have to be extremely cautious and careful. Discordant voices to the contrary need to gather their lessons from our civilizational essence. Friends, in today's era, you have seen more than I have seen, there is wide information exchange. There's a power of social media in everyone's hands. I implore you to use your education, intelligence to counter anti-national narratives, and you develop a culture that you always keep your nation above everything else. No interest, personal, political, or fiduciary, can be superimposed on our commitment to nation or nationalism. Please bear that in mind. Remember our scriptures. Janani Janam Bhumishwa, Swanga, Dapi, Gari, Yeshi. Mother and motherland are superior to heaven. We must never forget it. I am sure I do not need to impart lessons to people here. I have to take lessons from you on nationalism, and you students are in a wonderful institution to be epicenter of this big change. Keep always, my young friends, nation above everything else. Be ever wedded to nationalism. No personal or political gain should come over it. As I come close to it, let me remind you of what Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, who visited this university over a decade ago, he said, dream, 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 dreams transform into thoughts and thoughts result in action, unquote. This message is more relevant today than ever before. This is in action in the country. The game is on. You have to be part of it. Dream big, for it is through your dreams and actions that the future of Bharat will be shaped. The path ahead is full of opportunities. Please grab them, seize them with courage, ambition, and a spirit of service to the nation. My young friends, as you stand on the threshold of a new chapter in your lives, let the spirit of Viksit Bharat guide you towards a future filled with purpose and impact. Nurture and pursue a goal. For what is life without a goal? That is much more than earning and spending. You have to rise much above that. Remember Swami Vivekananda's emphasis on persistence. I quote Swamiji, arise, awake, and stop not until the goal is reached, unquote. Keep always this in mind. Never fear failure. Never have fear of failure. Failure is a stepping stone to success. If a brilliant idea occurs to you in your mind, don't allow it to be parked in your mind. Please experiment with it, innovate. I want to leave you with one final thought. Viksit Bharat or a developed India is not merely a dream or a slogan. It is something, a destination, and we are on way to it. It is a yet that would require ahuti of offerings from millions of its young citizens. As you move ahead in life, think what my offering in this year can be. What is that I am doing for my country? If you keep this in mind, if this is your North Star, the nation is going to occupy a position which it had centuries ago, number one in the world. Let that thought and blessings of Mahaswamiji guide you, wishing you the very best for your future endeavors. Jai Shri Gurudev. Jai Shri Gurudev. Finally, I request Mahaswamiji to accord me permission to invite students of this great institution to visit as my guest Indian Parliament in batches, and I'll have the great occasion to interact with you. I am blessed as never before by the energy I have got here to motivate me, inspire me to be in the service of Bharat, home to 1/6 of humanity. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for gracing this occasion. We now request the audience to rise for the national anthem.
संसद टीवी के और भी प्रोग्राम्स देखने के लिए सब्सक्राइब करें हमारा YouTube चैनल और हाँ, इन्हें लाइक और शेयर करना ना भूलें।